welcome to Shoreline Music Monthly. My name is Mark Koshwitz. Tonight is a very special episode. It's our 50th episode. Thank you all for watching. And we're going to do something a little different, something we've never done before. We're coming to you live, provided you're watching this on April 8th. And we have actually multiple guests tonight. It's going to be a great show. But before we kick it into high gear, I just want to take just a moment to mention, for one, the behind the scenes folks that are put this all together. It's not a one-person show, and if this goes well tonight, it's due to a lot of teamwork and a lot of people putting in a lot of effort. And if it all falls apart, it's we're going to blame it on Kobe. So, but before we get to our musical guests, I just want to take a moment to tell you about a wonderful upcoming event. It's time again for the annual Bottle It Up Bottle Drive. Matthew, his brothers Andrew and James, and the whole Bottle It Up crew are going to be taking over the Westbrook Town Hall again to collect deposit bottles to raise money for the Smilo Cancer Center from April 28th to May 5th, culminating with a party in the parking lot on May 5th with fun, food, music. And the music has a lot of Shoreline Music Monthly connections. I'm pretty excited about that. We got our own director, camera operator, Wendy Ingram, will be playing guitar and singing. Her husband, Gordon, will be there on bass. You'll remember Chris Funk from episode 2. He was playing with Carl Suter. He's going to be there playing guitar and singing. I'm going to be playing a little harmonica, and Squeezy's going to stop by too. So a new addition to the event this year is a family fun walk. So 10 a.m. on May 5th, mark that down. There's more if you want to register for the walk or find out more. You could check out it at bottleitup.org. Check out their website. They've got all that information. So hope to see you on the 5th. It should be a really great time. Speaking of great times, tonight we're going to have a whole lot of that for you. In just a few minutes, we're going to have Cosmo Sunshine playing a solo set for you. And a little bit later, we've got the whole Old Dog New Trick band is here too. They're going to play a full set for you as well. Recently, I was able to get together and catch up with Cosmos a couple weeks ago, find out what he has been up to since we last had him on, which was episode 18, if you're keeping track at home. Turns out he has been up to a whole lot. So we are going to throw it now to me and Cosmos when we chatted just a couple weeks ago. So we'll be right back with Cosmos playing for you, but right now we're just going to, he's just going to talk. So see you in a bit. Hello. If all is going according to plan, you are watching the live broadcast of the 50th episode of Shoreline Music Monthly. And very soon you're about to hear some amazing music by one of our guests from season 2, Cosmo Sunshine, who is right here with me now. And we're going to catch up on maybe what's been going on since he visited us last. So welcome to the show again.
Thanks for having me.
This is good to see you again.
Yeah. We've become, pretty familiar with faces for each other
Absolutely.
over the last couple of years, so it's been nice.
The scene is big and yet small.
Yeah, as is the rest of the whole world.
True, it seems to get smaller.
Yep.
You've had a lot of stuff going on lately, mm-hmm. which is really cool. Well, when you were here last, I think it's 2.5 years ago.
Wow.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And you were just about to come out with, just about to drop an album, mm-hmm. And now you're just about to drop another album.
Yeah, dropping the next one.
So why don't you just catch us up a little bit?
Well, I like dropping albums. That's one of my favorite things to do, or actually the process of making them. So I guess since that time. So that album was the Butterfly Fight Club album, which came out, and I, brought it out on vinyl and did a bunch of work, did a bunch of gigs, and
awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I was really happy with it, and I feel like the last few have just been sort of building on each other really nicely, So this is sort of like the same core band played on most of the tracks of the new one. But instead of sort of going into a studio in New York and banging it out, the last album, the Butterfly album, we recorded completely in 3 days, mostly live to analog tape, and did just a few overdubs. Even the lead vocals were cut live, which is really rare. This one, I found a studio up in the Litchfield Hills called
nice area.
called On Deck Sound Studios, and I have a little place up there that is about 10 minutes away from the studio. So I got the band up from New York, and we cut the basic tracks in 2 days, and then I just sort of afforded myself the leisure of going over there 1 or 2 afternoons a week and just working on guitar overdubs, experimenting, spending a lot of time with the vocals, you know.
So you get to live with it a little longer.
Yep. Sit with the rough mix each week and make notes, and so it was a really good working experience. And the album just ended up being much more of it's a bigger production. You know, it's just a bigger sounding album, and there's more songs. It's, you know, it's just like sort of the next progression. Oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yep. So it officially drops on May 25th.
Oh, cool. So it's coming up soon.
Yep. The people who backed the Pledge music, as did you, got it well in advance. But
yeah, very, very fine work, and I love your band.
Yeah, they're great.
They kick ass.
They're fantastic. Yeah.
So if it drops in May, then maybe we're going to be seeing maybe some full band shows coming up. Or?
Yes. The Connecticut release party is at Black Eyed Sally's on the 26th, which is a Saturday, I believe.
Oh, cool.
So the album drops on Friday. That party is on Saturday. And for anybody, right like that. And everything's going to be sort of bang bang from that point on. It's 2 days before the sort of New York official release party is at Iridium in Times Square on the 23rd too. So those are sort of the two events that kick it off.
Very cool. And speaking of Black Eyed Sally's, I had a ball. You were recently inducted into the Connecticut Blues Hall of Fame. Yeah,
that was a really fun night.
That was a very cool deal.
Yeah, I was glad that you were able to get up and play some harmonica.
That was fun. Yeah. And a packed house.
Yeah.
I mean, that place was, there was nowhere else for anyone else to fit.
And that's how we like it.
Yeah, very cool night. Yeah. So, we have you solo tonight, or theoretically we will. This time travel thing is a little weird for me, so.
Still perfecting it.
Yes, but any minute now you're going to be playing solo. But so the Black Eyed Sally's, we have the releases. Will there be other dates in the area, or are you that'll come?
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a few.
I don't want to put you on the spot and make you play. Remember this.
Yeah, I didn't memorize everything. There's a couple leading up to it, which at the time this airs actually may have already gone by. Now that I think of it,
that won't help at all.
No, so I'm focusing on my energy after the release, and there's primarily most of the touring I'm doing this summer is solo, just because of the expense and logistics of bringing the band out of the city. I'm also sort of starting to talk to some of the heaviest Connecticut cats too, to sort of give myself a little flexibility and have the ability to mix it up, because I'll be playing in Connecticut more than I really have ever since I was younger.
Right, and I know that your band members have other gigs going on too. They're very talented folks individually. So
Mayu her album just came out.
I saw that.
So she's going to be on the road a bit, and Jeremy's always working. So it's although my preference is always to have them, I feel like until there's like a lot of money, if there's ever a lot of money flowing through the organization, it doesn't do to really wear them out. It's better to be strategic about when they come out, and
Got it. Got it. So I guess right now I'm going to throw it back to me and you, and you're going to entertain these folks with some. Are we going to hear something off the new album?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be playing the the single, which is the song called Let Down. But on the album, it's a super rockin' number, so I've kind of adopted it to a sort of bluesier, you know, open-tuned kind of rendition.
Cool.
So,
right, well, I look forward to hearing it.
Yeah, I look forward to playing it.
In a couple weeks.
Yeah. I'm going to try and remember what I wore in here so that I don't confuse anybody.
See, I went easy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, back to our live studio with Mark and Cosmos. And now for your enjoyment, the one and only Cosmos Sunshine.
Thank you all. Hi, everybody. It's really an honor to be a part of this cable TV institution. This next one is a song I wrote when the Occupy Wall Street thing was in full swing. It's called the Brooklyn Bridge Song. I'm on a high road, I'm on a high road, and the sun is shining. I'm on a high road, and the sun is shining, and the people are laughing, 'cause it's such a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's such a beautiful day. My song is survival, my song is survival, gotta keep on singing. A love revival's gotta keep on growing, like a river it's flowing, 'cause it's such a beautiful day. Hey, hey, it's such a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Be not afraid, do not despair, don't waste your life away. Spread your wings and shine a light and rise to greet each day. Give yourself to the sweeter light, it's all around. For the sake of all that's good in this world. I'm on a high road, I'm on a high road, and the sun is shining. I'm on a high road, and the sun is shining, and the people are laughing, 'cause it's such a beautiful day. Hey, hey, such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful day. Hey, it's such a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. The Brooklyn Bridge Song. Thank you very much. So there's a very optimistic song right there. This one is the total opposite. I released this as a single early last year, and it's a bit of a downer, but you know, that comes with the territory. So it's called Ode to Pain. Suffer nearly every single day. No booze or drugs or woman can make it go away. I don't talk too much about it, 'cause it wouldn't stay contained. So I keep my my sadness to myself, and I sing an ode to pain. There's just one thing that I've learned from my worry and my strife. There's no water left in the well, no way to pay the price. It'll take your friends and your money, might even take your wife. When your life is hanging in the fray, you can sing an ode to pain. Ode to pain, ode to pain. Only suffering remains. Ode to pain, ode to pain. Seems like my only friend. When the darkness comes again, my love, I sing an ode to pain. Ode to pain, ode to pain. Only suffering remains. Ode to pain, ode to pain. Seems like my only friend. When the darkness comes again, my love, I sing an ode to pain. All right, got a couple songs here that I'm going to do sort of back to back. This is a little instrumental number called Rivers and Streams, and I'm going to follow it with a song called Porcelain Flower. Searching for a love in this Babylon. Always hoping for the one to come along. You were there when I called you, and you turned me on. Prying eyes couldn't see you as you gave it all. Yeah. one who soldiers on. Always waiting, always praying, feeling fleeting, but I carry on. You were there, but you left me as I left the ground. Oh, always waiting, always hoping, bleeding, broken by this heart of stone. Oh, 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 porcelain flower, pleasure and pain, passion and power, hot ashes, fire and rain. Will you come down again? Porcelain flower, pleasure and pain, passion and power, hot ashes, fire and rain. Will you come down again? Hot ashes, fire and rain. Will you come down again? Porcelain flower. Thank you. All right, one more guitar change for one more song. My last song is called Black Eyed Soul, and I'm gonna invite the man himself, Mr. Mark Koshwitz, to come up and play some harmonica. Gotcha. All right, this is a number we played together a few times. It's off the new album. The album's called Comes With the Fall. I have vinyl CDs, buttons, stickers, and all that kind of stuff if anybody's interested. And it goes something like this. Drunk in the afternoon, it all happened too soon. Rolling and tumbling and stepping out in my blue suede shoe. Oh, sweet mama, she don't wanna sing the blues. Tell your friends, start spreading the news. You ain't got a thing to lose. Getting old. My blood is hot, but my hands are cold. A deeper shade of red is bleeding on my black-eyed soul. Yeah. And these brown eyes, they don't wanna see no more. Tell your friends, start spreading the news. You ain't got a thing to lose. traveling down that road. I carry a heavy load and I can't stay here long. A torn up picture of you, a soul to match my shoe, and I can't stay here long. And I can't play with you no more. Drunk in the afternoon, it all happened much too soon. Rolling and tumbling, and stepping out in my blue suede shoes. Lordy mama, she don't wanna sing the blues. So tell your friends, start spreading the news. You ain't got a thing to lose. Thank you all very much. My name is Cosmo Sunshine. Mr. Mark Koshowitz here. Indeed a pleasure. Stick around. Old Dog New Trick is going to come and thrill your soul.
Hey, easy now. That's my job. Do not be stepping on the host toes. One more time for Mr. Cosmo Sunshine. I appreciate it, my friend, for coming down. As I mentioned earlier, this is obviously no one-man show. I actually probably have about the easiest job of this crew. Heavy lifting is done by all the folks pushing around the cameras and twisting the knobby things. They probably do stuff. So I've got a short Meet Our Crew montage that we're going to take a look at right now. It relies heavy on Christy Kaminsky's behind-the-scenes footage she shot on some recent episodes. But I went through some of my photos, and I found some pretty nice shots of some of the earlier crew members. Alas, I didn't quite get them all, but I got most of the folks, I think, in, and I think you'll enjoy it. So, well, here we go. This is the people who make it all happen. So I hope you enjoy our little montage.
It's the same one camera. It's on 3 different.
Thank you to all our crew, past and present. And if you'd like to be part of our future, or perhaps you'd like to help on a Pete's show, or maybe start your own show, as long as it's not a local music show. Keep an eye on the VSCTV website or Facebook page for news on their periodic training sessions. They're always free, and they'll show you how to operate all these gizmo things that these people are doing. Next up, I'm really happy to bring you one of the hottest bands on the Shoreline. Musicianship, songwriting shops, they got it all. We were able to catch up, have a little chat a couple weeks ago on just how episode 3, way back in episode 3, Bruce Thorndike came here. He was playing by himself at the time and just kind of got back into it. And now he is morphed into this juggernaut known as Old Dog New Trick. And we're going to go and check in with them. And when we come back, they're going to play for you. So we'll see you in a minute. Hi, folks. All the way back in episode 3, you folks were introduced to the music of the gentleman directly to my right, Mr. Bruce Thorndike. In that episode, you were actually playing with a young lady, Kathy Uhas.
Kathy Uhas, right.
Yeah, that was very cool. And over the time, I mean, that's
5 years ago?
Almost 5 years ago. Since then, you've continued to play out constantly, and now have grown your brand into this amazing collection of musicians who are just every weekend kicking it on the Shoreline. Old Dog New Trick is who we now are talking to. I got the old dog to my right, Mr. Thorndike himself, and the name stems.
Well, it started with my son and I. This is my son to my right, Mitch, and he's the New Trick. So we were a duo for a while, a couple of years, and then we grew from there. Added a bass player, Mr. Paul Evelyn. And then we added a drummer over here, Abe. We stole him from another band, local band.
Really?
Smoke Bubbles. Yep. And then Jeff Cox, who plays in everybody's band. So
I have seen your name around a
we
little bit.
absconded with him. So for the last couple of years, it's been the 5 of us just playing up and down the Connecticut River.
Now, how long did it take you to that? Well, you just talked about that evolution of from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 was.
About 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years before we got Jeff with us. Over the course of those 4 years, everybody just sort of joined in.
It started with Mitch just saying, "Hey, I know a bass player," and so Paul sat in with us a couple times, and
Yeah, I remember that, like Pataconky kind of.
I think that's
You were playing a lot then with us, yeah.
and then just one by one.
The next was La Vida, where Abe sat in with us, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was after going through 4 drummers. He was our 5th. Finally settled down.
It's like a Spinal
real
Tappy
drummer.
kind of thing.
Are they all alive, the previous drummers?
And then now what I'm wondering was the Two Wrestling Cats when you guys played
did
with
that, right?
X-Ray, was that because
I was
you were
not
there?
on that one that I'm aware of. At least it doesn't sound
No,
like
that
that when I
was
hear the
right before-
recording.
That was right before Jeff. Yeah.
I played
Okay.
really
You
quiet.
can't remember
on
if you
that.
were there or
You
not.
can't even hear me on the recording.
Those are like Saturday morning gigs, so
Yeah, okay.
nobody remembers.
All right, so Powerhouse now.
Mostly, yeah. We have good nights and not so good nights, but when we're on, we feel really good about it. And you sit in with us sometimes and bring your harp
Occasionally,
skills, and
And I know you got Mr. Johnny Johns popping
Johnny
it.
John sits in with us a lot. Yeah.
I saw Steve Deadman, Plywood Cowboys.
Yeah, one night,
at
yeah.
least.
Yeah,
I saw some
great night.
pictures. Always, I love when alumni kind of connect.
Right.
You know, that's very cool.
There's a few people sitting with Jim Shepley every now and again. Marty Wachowski.
Also an alumni.
And
Chris Abbott.
Marty
All sorts of
Chris
different
Abbott, we got
people, yeah.
Marty came and sat in with us.
Whoever you could drag out of the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah.
Well, it's fun to feature, friends, and they all
Yeah.
show up, and there's such great musicians in this area,
I love the scene because I mean, the Shepley's band does, it's just that the other artists that are out there, and if they're in the audience, whether they want to go up or not.
We'll call them out.
Well, and just going to say a plug for you. The big part of that is you and featuring all these musicians over the years. Just really has made a community out of this. So
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Well, without the musicians, there wouldn't be a show. So yeah, it just go round and round.
Yeah.
Right? It's a beautiful thing. So now you've been playing together for the same group for a while now. Going to do any recording? We going to get any of that?
Yeah, we're actually in a recording. We're in a break in a recording session, but we're working with Ira Sokolsky up in East Haddam. He's a good friend of ours, and we're halfway through a CD that we hope to get done by the summer, late spring, and that's been a lot of fun.
I look very much forward to that. That should be a good time. I still have some of the original Thorndike discs rattling.
Those are pretty crude.
But the ideas are all there.
Ideas are there.
It's a wonderful thing. So how do you think that the live thing's going right now? I mean, are we flaming out or?
I don't know. Who wants to answer that question? How are we feeling about it?
Pass.
We probably just watched Cosmos play a great set.
Right.
So.
Well, we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun, and we're trying to expand into a bigger market. Some of the larger venues in Connecticut and beyond.
Festivals as well.
Festivals, we'd really like to get.
Festival
Durham
season
fairs,
is just coming. Yeah.
Yeah, Durham Fair last summer, and we're hoping this summer again. Yeah. And we just have a blast. We know we do this because we're having fun with each other, and we have a fan base that comes to all of our gigs. And they dance, and we feed off that.
It's a big party, yeah.
It's a big family, really. That's what it's become, I feel.
Right.
You team up with certain people who, there's open mics everywhere, and you just see this expansion of the local music scene, and it's just everyone kind of just glues with each other and goes and follows each other.
Yeah, it's pretty special. And having sax and electric guitar and acoustic guitar, and you guys can pretty much throw about any kind of sound you want out there, which is. That's not a lot of there's not a lot of that out there.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, and I love the way you recraft some covers to your own kind of thing and mix in the originals.
That's what we're known for, is playing the songs differently every time. It's not because we try to do that, it's because we can't remember how we did it last time.
But I believe
it's a happy accident.
I believe that has been a Thorndike theme throughout.
Not just musically either.
As long as I've known you.
Yeah,
it's always a new show.
But that's what makes it fresh. That's how you know you're at a live show.
Yeah, and for an audience
like
member
you've ever heard,
to go, and I hate when people they feel the need to play it exactly as it was on the album. So then the next time they play it, it's going to be that same way. Yeah, it's nice when you can grow them, and
we never know half the time what Bruce is going to throw out.
Yeah, really, song to song.
That's a testament to the talent of the members of
it really
band.
is.
He can pull a song that we've never even played before. They'll just say, "We're playing this song. We've never played that yet."
Yeah. We'll have a list of songs that we practice the week before, and then
we don't play
come to the gig.
We don't play one of them.
Bruce is like, "How about this one?"
It happens.
But they're good like that.
We go for it, and we end up pulling it off somehow.
Well, I would ask you what our folks are going to see in the set that's going to be immediately after this, but I'm not even going to bother.
Well, so we're going to do some originals. We try to do 5 or 6. Jeff writes some songs. Everybody contributes to that. We're going to try to really focus on original stuff this time.
So you heard it. By the time they show up that day, who knows? But the plan is Old Dog, New Trick original. Because that's what the show is anyway. It's original songwriting. Right. So as much as I love your reinvented covers, we're looking for...
Are you going to sit in with us when we do this? What do you think?
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible. We'll see. That's in the future, because we're in the past right now. But anyway, all you folks at home, Old Dog, New Trick, they're about to play for you. So enjoy them.
Thanks again, Mark, for having us on here.
You bet.
Thanks, Mark.
For your enjoyment, the whole gang, Old Dog, New Trick. Tear it up, boys.
Second, introduce everybody here. It's Jeffrey Cox over here on the saxophone. That was Johnny Johns on the harmonica over there. This is the old dog, aka Bruce Thorndike. Paul Emling on the bass back here, and Abe Wilson back here on the drums. I'm Mitch. And just let me in. I spent a little time here. It's wearing thin. There's got to be a simple story with a better plot line. I'm gonna find out someday when I flatline. Now I'm sitting on the back porch, drinking some cheap red wine. The coffee cans on the back stone wall. Well, I've been walking that line, walking that fine line between heaven and hell. Thank you. This next song's a Jeffrey Cox song.
No matter what it takes, we're gonna win you back now. I'll make up for my mistakes. We're gonna win you back now. Tell me what I must do. Gonna win you back now. I prove my love to you. We're gonna win you back now. I met you on a Friday night when you accepted my invite. Romance under candlelight. You confess love at first sight. But my single wave was set in stone. One-sided love was all I'd shown. This morning I woke up alone. Without a doubt this bird had flown. Ooh, emptiness. I gotta lose my pride and face this man. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna win you back now. I'll make up for my mistakes. I'm gonna win you back now. Tell me what I must do. I'm gonna win you back now. I'll prove my love to you. Gonna win you back now. My friends think it's just a phase, and next week I'll be back in play. They don't know I changed my ways, and thinking about you every day. Ooh, all alone. Come on, girl, pick up that phone. And no matter what it takes, I'm gonna win you back now. I'll make up for my mistakes. I'm gonna win you back now. Tell me what I must do. I'm gonna win you back now. I'll prove my love to you. I'm gonna win you back now. I'll pin a day job, ditch my friends. I'll take you dancing on weekends. Shave my soul patch, cut my hair. I'll give up ganja, I don't care. Gonna win you back now. Make up for my mistakes. Gonna win you back now. Tell me what I must do. Gonna win you back now. I'll prove my love to you. Gonna win you back now.
Thank you very much, it's Jeffrey Cox song original. Woo. I'd like to bring up a friend of ours, Mark Koshowitz. I think he knows the harp. You got one more, right?
Sure, was it what's that? Oh yeah, actually, if you want to do two, brother.
We do. Well, let's just do this. This is Full Moon. It's a great
Excellent.
ending song. The elevator stuck below the basement floor. Bottom of the ninth, ain't no one keeping score. We are open for business, but there's no one minding the store. Looks like Mr. Rhyme and Reason
car. Moonshine's flowing, it's a wide open bar. We're going round and round in circles like lightning bugs in a jar. We're running low on Jesus, I don't know where you are. This full moon, oh, it's killing me. Excessive gravity. I'm sitting naked in a tree. This full moon is killing me. Excessive gravity. Oh, you're sorry and let me working more. They say the judgment day's upon us. Hope it's true. 'Cause I'm running out of whiskey and I don't know who to sue. Well, my chemistry is swirling, sanity done up and blue. Like me a pint of sunshine and a double shot of you know who. This full moon, ooh, is killing me. Excessive gravity. I'm sitting naked in a tree. This full moon, ooh, is killing me. Excessive gravity. Oh, you're sorry and let me.
Friend. One more time, old dog, new trick. All right, we are now going to throw it to a little clip on our mothership, VSCTV, and we'll see you in just a second to say goodbye.
With newspapers and media outlets merging all over the country, communities are losing their local voice.
There's so much going on in the community that I think doesn't really, there's a lot of folks who are unaware of it. And I think things like this can bring it out into the community and in that way kind of bring the community together.
Information and to our residents is the key to good governance. And with the national media and local media not often covering us, this is an excellent opportunity for us constantly to communicate with our constituents and also to have them communicate with us.
The best outcomes will be achieved through a community-based organization that grows its operation and scale by means of locally produced programming.
All of our content is volunteer produced, so we do shows from talk shows to music shows, working with high schools.
VSCTV is committed to ensuring that the investment made to secure these powerful tools stools will pay great dividends in the community for many, many years.
We're just going to say goodbye, people. We're just going to say goodbye. Come on, hello.
This is like how they end the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's what we were going for. That's exactly what we were going for. All right, so I don't even know what camera I'm on. But I just want to thank everyone for watching. The folks who played for you, the folks who crewed for you, and some of our studio audiences up in here. Get in here, Jason. We got. And just remember that you all are in the local music scene. So get out, see some of these folks. They're out there working their asses off every weekend. So get out there and see a show. Thanks for watching. No swearing. We're still live.